When the red lights go off, we're racing Sean Dylan Kelly, but they just start storming away from the rest of the field. Now it's all about behind Ben Smith, who also came from the second row. So we're going to see now going up underneath Benjamin Smith into turn 3 on this opening lap, down through turn 4 on TV, how steep that is as they get down into this turn 5-6 area. Great. Yeah, third place. Well, you can see Escalante's Kawasaki coming over the crest of that hill. Got a little bit being very aggressive on the opening lap. Sent his Suzuki, the rear end of it, a little bit sideways. Bike in line, just putting these laps together. And right now what he's going to do, he's just going to race the difficult technical area of the track. And you can see Mesa and Rocco Landers just there. But that battle behind these two starting to shape up. Almost opened the door for Mesa to try to sneak up there also. So some pretty big dips or valleys. Now look, he's got a really nice run out of turn 1. I'd open the door for Rocco. 97 Rocco Landers, and that Landers Racing touched the move. So he gets around the 37 of Mesa. Is he going to stay? There he goes. There's a pass. He's going to make the chicane. Boy, for a moment there, it looked like he might blow the chicane, but he got it done. So he runs wide. He does. SDK's not going to be able to do much with him there, other than maybe get a better go down into turn 1, as we've got 2 laps to go in this race. And lap traffic, he did exactly what we figured he might do, and that was a mistake by Escalante in the last. More speed, he opens up that turn on the exit and is able to sneak up underneath, allowed SDK to get up underneath him. And you can see Derek Gregg, he's gone back up underneath him as they go through down into the chicane. Escalante on the binders. Gets to go to the apex. He hauls it. There's Escalante giving SDK no opportunity. It's the checkered flag, and Escalante with a 1/10 of a second win over Sean Dylan Kelly. What a spot, and he has broken away from Benjamin Smith and find himself on the final spot of the podium. Benjamin Smith. And that was a pass done on the last lap. I saw Lockoff go past Mesa. So that was the last 2 weekends at Brainerd. We saw them swapping motors, and unfortunately Richie tipping off. So the race was majority ran in the minute 44 range. One here from Pittsburgh International Race Complex. So 1/10 of a second. Martin.
Any differently today?
Yeah, for sure, a very difficult race. I'm start a little bit better, so I tried to pass in the first lap, and then okay, I say it's possible maybe lead the race. I'm waiting today. Then Sean very aggressive in the first laps, and then just waiting every lap. I see Rocco very close too, so I just slow the pace a little. Then Sean take a little bit gap, and then I push to recover the gap, and then finally take the gap with Rocco. So that's relaxed me a little bit to keep pushing. And yeah, you know, the last laps, I push so 100%. I see my people Pro Zero. I say, wow, you know, I 43s, and yeah, you know, the last laps, I tried to close the door after that corner, and you know, he passed me in the corner when me start to close. And yeah, I'm very happy thanks to Onos Racing, Hudson Valley, Grace Kawasaki, all my team, all my family, all my sponsors. I'm really happy. So 2 more rounds, 4 races more, so I give you 100%. It's time to back home and recovery and training hard.
Going back to Mexico to get ready. Richie.
Time for Super Sport from pit race. We're underway. Sean, you hold on to the lead, peeling off into turn number 1. Right off the bat, SDK fires back. Well, Sam Lockoff for a moment. I thought he was going to try to make it all a little wide. Goes Sean. Yesterday, now there was probably some changes made to both these motorcycles overnight, and I know you know a little bit more to play out, or it's a little harder to pass here. The risk of the cheat run right now, keeping these two. Yeah, Benjamin Smith did a nice job there of getting through upon the Lockoff, and he's now doing. And SDK snaps it back up underneath Escalante as they go to turn 1. So there, so he's up and okay. He's just trying to pick his bike up. Shame for Thermiotis. He was around Benjamin Smith. So Lockoff now in the 3rd position, the final spot on the podium. Staying kind of the same as these two, even though there's a big gap. All this gap was built up at the beginning. Now Escalante, for some reason, I think he said, all right, I got it. I'm going to the 40. I mean, obviously he's getting more comfortable. And let's be fair, the leaders are 7.6 at the end of some of these straightaways. So that's a bonus for these two guys specifically. This section of the track, we also know there's the big move. So SDK up the inside. Really hard for Richie to get by SDK in this section, because you see that little gap? That race to the start-finish line. Escalante trying to get close enough, but there's a couple bike lengths. The Landers Racing Yamaha R6 will take 3rd. Underneath him going there into turn 11.